This is a show that will blow your mind, but it might not. It all depends. Do you like breakfast and a book with a friend? Hey guys, we're at breakfast and a book in the morning. Breakfast and a book. It's actually 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Uh-oh, I gotta have more room to do the turning. Let's get this right. Yeah. So, today on Breakfast and a Book, I'm back. I took a little hiatus. We were doing Reboot-its, so I had to do focus on those. We rebooted The Matrix, Lord of the Rings, Superman, Green Lantern, He-Man, and we just did the Power Rangers. So all of those are going to be coming out in the next month, basically. So that's what I haven't been doing breakfast in a book with Swallow. But now we are back. We are back with all the fun. I want to show you the weirdest concoction. I don't know why I love this, but I love peanut butter and jelly, and I love waffles. And since I would not have syrup, I made peanut butter and jelly waffles. Is that ridiculous? Probably. Is it delicious? Absolutely. Everyone, look. The other thing, you know how I eat my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? I have to eat the crusts and then leave the last best bite. You do it in like a circle. So on this, there is no bad parts. You know, the crust is the worst part of a sandwich every single time. With this, the waffle is good all around. And I have a Death Star waffle maker. Why wouldn't I make a cool Death Star waffle? Put peanut butter, strawberry preserves, bam. You've got a weird breakfast. And bacon. Let's test it out. So when I make my waffles, I do it a little different than what they say. I think brown sugar is far superior to regular white sugar. So I basically replace most of the sugar in it with brown sugar. And then I put some cinnamon as well. So you almost more have almost like a cookie batter. And I put a little chocolate in it today, but I don't know if we'll notice it. It was a little bit there was milk and there was some chocolate syrup. And I thought, why not combine them and see what happens? The answer is deliciousness. So, today's book. He's one of my top 5 favorite authors, probably. Simon R. Green. This book is in the middle of the series. I just grabbed one. It's The Unnatural Inquirer. How's that diabetes treating you? I don't have diabetes, Stouty. All right? I don't. By the way, it is a myth. Well, not 100% myth. There is new findings out that are saying that that diabetes is not actually caused by bad eating. That the diabetes might be lingering and brought on by bad eating. A little bit of a difference. So, anyways, you can watch. There's like a big ass TED talk about it, where a doctor talks about how he was very mean to overweight people, and then all of a sudden he started gaining weight. And Stouty says, "I know, I was just making fun of your candy waffle." Yes, Melanie, Death Star waffles, because this is how we do it, baby. This is how we do it. It's Monday morning, but technically it's afternoon. But I don't sleep because of the pandemic till 5 in the morning. This is not a good rhyming song. Back to the book, Unnatural Inquirer. Simon R. Green, he writes, he has a few other series. He also did the Deathstalker series, which is a little more sci-fi fantasy, which is great. He's definitely a genre mashing person. So I'm going to read the back for you. John Taylor's the name. I'm a PI working a small slice of mystical real estate in the hidden center of London. It's a place where the sun refuses to rise, where monsters and men walk side by side. And if you want something found in the night side, I'm your man. The editor of the Unnatural Enquirer, the night side's most notorious rag, has offered me £1,000,000 to find a man who claims to have evidence of the afterlife stored on a DVD. The Enquirer made the guy a sweet deal. Then he and the disc vanished. I don't know if the disc is on the level, but for £1,000,000, I'm willing to believe. Trouble is, someone else, someone very powerful, is on the trail too, and who or what ever it is deadly determined to find the disc first. Melody says, my daughter has your same sleep schedule. Yeah, noon is morning for you too, Melanie. Yeah, I used to, get up like 8 a.m. like a normal person, maybe 9 a.m., something like that. Now it's like 12, 1 o'clock. I'm staying up till 4 in the morning every night, 5 sometimes. We get crazy watching TV shows. Like, maybe we watched, we're watching all the Marvel movies. And then we're going to do a positive spin and talk about all the good stuff of all the Marvel movies. None of the bad stuff. We're not going to talk about the bad stuff. I don't need no bad talk nowadays, guys. This bad talk's, that's everywhere. You can just go to Facebook, look at all the bad talk, and then be like sad for a couple of days. Or you could watch our goofy videos where we talk about how cool stuff is, or how cool even stuff that people think is bad is. You know what I'm saying? Stouty says, well, now that it's sunny, there's chores to wake up early for. Yeah, that's true. You could do that. Not me. Although if you need help, let me know, Stouty. Stouty is my roommate, by the way, and the owner of this wonderful house that I live in. Now, I want to read you the beginning of this book, because the beginning is always super interesting. Melanie Hernandez, anime. Yes, we could wake up for anime. Oh yeah, because this is the front part. This part is just like, it's so well written and so interesting. This guy is so fun. I binged from Friday to Sunday night on Ozark, all 3 seasons. Melody, my friend, says she watched Ozark all 3 seasons. I need to watch Ozark. I've heard good things about it. Oh, you've been binging My Hero Academia. Awesome. Yes, I have. I'm all caught up on My Hero Academia, I believe. Oh, wait, no, I think I have an episode. Yay! I'm going to get to watch an episode today. So I'm going to read the front part of this. I guess I should do it in a British accent. Can I do a British accent? We're about to find out. In the night side, the night never ends, hidden away in the dark, magical heart of London. Dreams go walking in borrowed flesh, and temptation and salvation are always on sale. I don't think that's... Oh well, yeah, it's worth a try. Hot neon dark shadows, more sin than you can shake a credit card at, wild clubs and madder music. Put on your dancing shoes and dance till you bleed. The night goes on, and the fun never stops. And someone, somewhere, has a bullet with your name on it. My name is John Taylor, private eye, lost soul, looking for salvation in the damnedest places. I have a special gift for finding things, but mostly what I find is trouble. Here, hire me if you want to know the truth. I can't guarantee to deliver justice or even a happy ending, but when the bodies have stopped dropping and all the comforting illusions have been ripped away, at least you'll have the truth to hug to your bruised heart. I'm John Taylor, and this is The Night Side, and this is not a story for anyone who believes in everything he reads in the papers. That's a pretty much a Cockney accent, mate. Oh, alright, Cockney's fine. That's what I'm doing. In the night side, the night never ends. That's fun. So, this guy's power, they all have different, like, that's kind of Cockney. Alright, cool. I don't know if that is, does that count as English, guys? Look at this hair. Hello. How's it going? I know, you're all pretty excited about my hair right now. This is what happens. I wake up in the morning, I eat peanut butter and jelly waffles, I tell you about a goofy-ass book. You got a Cockney accent, LOL. Awesome. Hey, that's what British is to me, you know? Alright, that's how you talk. It's British, you talk a little bit like Jason Statham, maybe. I'm Jason Statham. I'm gonna punch your face off with my foot. That's right, I kick you so hard, your head falls off, and it flies into outer space, Once you said that high accent got bettery, LOL. That last one was like a mix of Australian and Scottish. Yes, Cockney is British. London accent is the more upper class. Oh, is it all like this? Oh, is upper class like this? Oh, I don't know if that's actually like it, but I assume it is. Also, tea in the morning. Funny. Thank you. You know, you gotta be funny. So this guy's power is he can find anything. And he's got some other various things that he does, but the idea of find anything is he can just like, if he wants to find a pocket dimension, he finds a pocket dimension. If he wants to find the thing that takes away your power, he takes away your power. High tea? Yes, yes. I have some high tea. Let me put my pinky out. It is hard to put your pinky finger out on a giant mug of tea. So, now this specific book, he is trying to find a disc that has what is possibly a secret to the afterlife. What is the afterlife? Do you go to heaven? Is there a hell? Are you living in hell right now? I mean, you know, all those kind of questions. I won't give away the ending. It's pretty good. I'm going to open up in the middle of the book so you can see the writing. The reporters immediately turned their backs on us and resumed their conversations as though nothing had happened. One of their own... Wait, you know what? That's not gonna... Hold on. Betty laughed and took my arm again. You don't half fancy yourself, John Taylor. Any idea where the removal man might have gained his power? The same way everybody else does, I said. He made a deal with someone or something. Makes you wonder what he might have paid in exchange. I suppose it could be the removal man or his patron who's been interfering with my gift. I really do hope it isn't the devil again. I could ask Mummy for you, said Betty. Betty is a demon who works for a newspaper place as a reporter. Maybe that kind of gives away what this guy thinks about reporters. I don't know. Think I'll pass, I said. Betty shrugged easily. Suit yourself. You know, if we don't get to Penn Donovan before the removal man does, we could lose both him and his DVD. And my paper has paid a lot of money for that DVD. That's what I decided her voice sounds like. I hope you like it. It might not. It might not be the removal man, I said. I was thinking aloud, speculating. I could be wrong. I have been before. In fact, this is one time I'd really like to be wrong. He worries you, doesn't he? See, this is my voices. This is ridiculous. Luckily, the Printer's Devil turned out to be a bar where reporters congregated where they were off work. Printer's Devil being old-time slang for a typesetter. The bar catered almost exclusively to journalists, a private place where they could let their hair down amongst their own kind and show the kinds of stories that would never see print. Situated halfway down a gloomy side street, the Printer's Devil was an old place and almost defiantly old-fashioned. It had black and white timbered Tudor front, complete with jutting gables and a hanging sign showing a medieval devil, complete with scarlet skin, goatee beard, and a pair of horns on his forehead that reminded me very much of Betty's, operating a simple printing press. Reporters can be very literal when they're off duty. Oh no, spoilers. I know that Betty survived the encounter with Jim. Yes, no, Betty survives. I think through the whole book, but I could be wrong. I can't remember exactly because I've only reread this one like 2 or 3 times. I'm probably going to do a reread of these again pretty soon. He's got more books out, but I don't think they are. I don't think he has another one of these coming out soon. I don't know, but they're great. The Nightside series is so ridiculous. It's all neon and crazy. And there's a lady who has a power she's called Jessica the Unbeliever. She unbelieves so hard that she's literally unraveling the universe around her. It's fucking crazy. It's one of the funnest books I've ever read. So basically, her power is like she just doesn't believe. She doesn't believe so hard that nothing else can exist. Alex says, I would like to borrow. You can. I have all of them, I'm pretty sure. Ariel Staley says, hey, Ariel, you're my baby. So for Ron to do Cockney, he thinks British. To do British, he thinks Betty's accent. Was that British? Okay, good. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm not great at accents. They're always over the top though, because I'm a comedian. That's what you do. You do the accents over the top. You eat the bacon. You live the dream. Um, yeah, I think there's 10 books, something like that in this series. They're all amazing. He repeats some of the same things, but I like that he does that because it's written from the character's point of view, and I find that people do repeat the same phrases over and over again. So I think it actually makes sense um, for the character to repeat some of the same things he says, because that's what people do. So I kind of like that. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose, but it kind of feels like he might be doing that on purpose. Like he goes, okay, well, I'm writing from this point of view, so I'm writing for the character's point of view. So if I'm writing from the character's point of view, then I should be using some of the same phrases because that's what this person would do. I don't know. I know a lot of people who say the same things over and over again. I should hear Stouty's French accent. My French accent is slightly insulting because I don't even say words. I just go, because that's how French people just sound to me. I'm just kidding. That's terrible. That's not how French people sound. That's how Creole people sound. I don't know if that's true either. Why am I insulting people today? That's not nice. That's not what I do. I say nice things to the people. On me dit for moi. For moi. For moi. On me dit for moi. Does that have something to do with cheese? I don't know. I feel like froment is cheese, but I don't even know that. Does anyone know what cheese in French is? How do you say cheese in French? I would look it up on my phone, but I'm doing this on the phone. I'm eating. I'm talking to you at the same time. But look at this. Now you can't see anything but my hands. Now you can't see anything but my hands. Woo. Oh, am I voguing? I think I'm voguing, guys. I started voguing. Okay, so clearly quarantine has made me odd. Just kidding. I've been odd. Oh, fromage. That's it. Ariel says, unless you have classical dialect training, I'll teach you to transcribe a monologue. Then you will really never want to do it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I will not try to learn accents correctly. I will just do my terrible accents. I'll do a Scottish accent over the top. I'm pretty sure that they don't talk like this, but that's what I'm doing. I'll do a Cockney accent, I guess. That's the Cockney accent? The Cockney accents I do is like, that's right. I talk like this because I feel like talking like this, yeah? I'll eat this waffle, I'll eat this bacon, and then you can fuck off. Fuck off. I think that's how all British people speak. Prove me wrong, people. Prove me wrong. You can prove me wrong because there are like a bazillion British people who speak in a bunch of different accents. Isn't that interesting? Everybody can have a different accent. I've always wondered where accents come from and how they get created. Language in itself is a mature stream. Yes, I'm very mature. My friend Stouty said that this is a very mature stream. This is how we do it. So I do wonder where languages come from. If you think about it, like when people first started speaking to each other, they had to agree that certain sounds meant a thing. So a group of people had to get together and be like, sandwich means sandwich, or blah means berry. I don't know how they did it at the time. The Scottish was pretty good. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm mostly just imitating Shrek. So, you know. It's usually over the top. I didn't know, do Scottish people really speak that over the top all the time? That's right. Do they speak like this? It's crazy. Anyways. Yeah, because it's crazy. Because no one can agree on anything half the time. Like, you get together 6 people and try to go out to a restaurant you all like a real restaurant. That was for the swearing. You have to label the stream mature when swearing. I know how the interwebs work. Oh yeah, well, hey guys, this is mature. I said cuss words. Yes, when I put this on YouTube, I will make sure that it is marked for not for children. Cuss words are included. That's right. Cuss words are included. Oh, well, you speak like Harry Potter. That's a British accent. I think I have it now. Oh no, I messed up. No, 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 no. You guys. Clearly I've gone off my rocker, but I'm having a nice time talking about stuff. Talking about this book signed by Simon I. Green, The Natural Enquirer, the Unnatural Inquirer. They hire him to find a disc about the afterlife. He's looking for the dude. That dude's having some problems because everybody's basically trying to catch him. I believe there's some elves involved and some dimensional hopping. And so it's the kind of book you should all definitely get into. So, in conclusion, peanut butter and jelly is great on a waffle. I don't care what you say. If you disagree with me, you're wrong, and then we can fight about it through the internet, away from each other, because we can't get the Coronis together, all right? No Coronis, no Coronis. Hope you're all staying in, staying safe, and you're doing okay. Alex says, I love that 3 people in this house are all currently watching the live in 3 separate rooms. Hashtag quarantine. Yes, there are 3 people watching who are my roommates in 3 different rooms, being quarantined, taking care of themselves. They may even come in next Friday when I do my next live stand-up. I'm going to do probably every other Friday. I'm going to do like half an hour or 45 minutes of stand-up to them who have already heard most of my stuff at this point now, but they're super supportive roommates. And then to you guys who have not heard all of it, some of you might have heard some of it, some of you might not have. So, Stouty says, he's my roommate, different languages and accents come from Babel. Once everyone spoke the same, so they started building a tower to reach. Oh no, that's not correct. That's from a different fantasy novel called the Bible. So, but thank you for that very well thought out thing. Alex says Nutella is good on waffles as well. Yeah, I would say that you're not wrong. Nutella is delicious. I do not have any of that, but I do have peanut butter and strawberry preserves. So, in conclusion, check out all the cool stuff I do. I have another podcast called Nerd Goat. I guess this is not technically a podcast. This is a live stream show thing. But it's my Nerd Goat podcast is me, Ed Greer, producer Bill, and usually a guest talking about people's favorite fictional characters of all time. We're on quarantine right now, so we're kind of doing our own thing. We did the Xenomorphs recently. I think that's actually coming out today, or maybe that's Thor coming out today. No, I think we're doing Thor today. I think you're going to have Thor out. I believe we talked about Thor. I think. Maybe? Yeah. Anyways, you're going to have all kinds of different cool, fun stuff coming out on Nerd Goat Podcast. We also talk about people's favorite fictional character, from Liz Lemon to Daredevil. You know, we have a huge variation on what kind of stuff you can listen to. So, anyways, I also do Reboot It. It's a show I do with Billy Business from Screen Junkies, Ed Greer, also from Screen Junkies, our producer from Nerd Goat, producer Bill, we call him. And we basically reboot movies that nobody thinks you should reboot. Like we rebooted Green Lantern, Superman, we rebooted Lord of the Rings, He-Man, and The Matrix. That was a very, very hard one. And we're also rebooting Power Rangers. We rebooted you can listen to it right now. You can listen to the Rise of Skywalker. Well, not the Rise of Skywalker. We did the Skywalker saga. We just did all 9 movies. We came up with our own way to make a more cohesive story that we think is good. Stouty said, that's my new goal, to write stuff that he starts reading and then can't. I'm not going to read the rest. Ha-ha, gotcha! Anyways, so check out the stuff I do. If you had fun listening to me and you have extra money, because maybe you're still working from home, unlike myself, who all my jobs dried up, including comedy stuff. Um, if you want to donate to the Swallow or call it buying a ticket, yeah, you can go to at Ron-Swallow for Venmo or RonSwallow at Gmail for PayPal. If you don't feel like doing that or you don't have the money, that's totally cool. Check out all my other stuff, and that stuff also makes me a little extra cash, and that is great. So, thank you for listening. Please do yourself a favor, read more books. It is awesome. And this author, Simon R. Green, is great. Anything you can get your hands on, he's totally entertaining. He's kind of random and vivid. His writing it paints a picture for sure, but it's just got he's got a specific style that is pretty unique to him. So check it out. And thank you for listening to Breakfast and a Book with Swallow. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.